Oh, welcome back to Newbie Farm. We're going to carry on with the tour. There's only two places to find today, and when we've found those, I'll buy a few cows and we might record an episode. It's going to be maybe a short one, but then again, you know my short ones. Right, first of all, we're going to see if we can find the garden centre. And we're going to take the Massey again. That's handy just for looking around. Well, you saw last time I sold the auto stacker off, and we're going to be using that 6 bale trailer made by Jack. Here is taking a well-deserved rest. I take it all back what I'm concerned about him. He's done a wonderful job, and all his welds look fine. Right, now get out of character for a little while. This isn't really a role play as such as just let's see if we can survive 24-day seasons. And I think the garden centre is this way. We'll find out anyway. I think we have to go up to the meadow. I think it's a road alongside the meadow, and I want to have a look at the meadow anyway, see how that's progressing, see if we can get another cut off there. And I think I'm going to need to make some more silage, because I forgot just how long it takes to get silage ready, so we need to have plenty under preparation. The silage bales on this are not a quick fix. I think it's a third of a season for them to be ready. We'll find out anyway. There's still grass when I checked at the end of the last one. I think we're up here. Looks like it. I think the other road up the side here is another way into the garden centre, but this I think is the main road. And then we're going to find the lumber yard. We may do some logging, but only if I really have to. I'll come out. Well, it won't really make any difference on this whether I come out of a cab or not, because one of the boots are using an open tractor. See, there's plenty of fields around here to buy, and some quite big boys too. I don't think I want to try them with the equipment I'm using. It looks like the garden centre's up there, so there's a way up there. This is another one of Roy's typical little tricks. This, by the way, is Newbie Farm, version 3 by Cavalier Roy. And I can highly recommend this, and I think should have went the other way. In fact, I'm certain I should now, looking at this. So we will turn around. And I'm trying hard not to actually crash in this. Doug Solly is keeping a very close eye on me, as his driver hasn't been at his best, and he's enjoying it when I crash as well at the moment. Also, Duck, if you watch this, I'm also using keyboard on this, just to prove you're not the only one who uses a keyboard. I just couldn't be bothered to fix the wheel up. Alright, elsewhere on this channel, I think there was a road. If we go all the way back, here we are. This is the one I should have taken. Up here. Now, Roy does this a lot, yes. What looks like the direct route, then you find it isn't. Oh yes, and other things I'm about to attempt more realistic on the Blickling series. Oh, this is the garden centre. Must be a tip up here. It certainly is. Now, what does this take? Let's have a look. Garden centre. Takes just about everything. He says no price for a straw, grass or hay. No price at all. I think you can tip them here, but you won't get any money for them, no matter what it says on those. Wood chips can go in here. Actually, not a bad price compared to the rest. Then, of course, your normal crops. All your ordinary crops will sell here. I'm playing this on hard, by the way. It's the only way I try and play. Yes, I need to get back to what I was saying. So I'm going to be playing more realistic on the Blickling series. Anybody's watching that, desperately trying like mad to try and think a good reason why half my stuff has disappeared and that's been changed for something else. I think I've got an answer. I've got to see if it works, because half the stuff won't work on more realistic. It has to be set up for it to work properly, which is the reason this will never go more realistic. Yes, look, you can buy seed, sell grass. Not certain what that is. Could be in compost. Anyway, straw over there, but looks like this is, oh, that's your seed. That must be fertilizer over there. Your fertilizer, liquid fertilizer, straw. Straw. Yeah, that's straw. Muck. Must be compost. I didn't think there was compost on here. Let's have a look again. I haven't missed compost here, have I? See what else they say you can sell here. Let's. Oh, I don't know. It could be. It could be. I think that's wood chips. That I can never remember what the different symbols are now. Oh my bad. That's my age, you know. What else we got here? Oh yeah, straw. Oh, pallets there. Oh, that don't concern us. So this could be a good place if I want a place to fill up a seeder. Come in. Don't even get into the no. Looks like it's got some good, nice plants, nice looking plants in there. Right, let's attempt. I'm in a tent, and I'll better bring the map up so I can see where we're going. We've got to try and make down to here. I think we've done all the way around here. I don't think we've done the ports. We may, if we've got time, we're right down this side. So I think we go back to the farmyard. Try and find. Oh yeah, back to the farmyard. We should about make it if we turn out of the yard. And when we reach the bridge, don't go over the bridge, go the opposite side. We'll try that, shall we? I'm asking you, but you're not going to answer, are you? If you are, I'm not going to hear you. So let's find our way back. I tell you, something about this and more realistic was the slopes on this place. I wouldn't like it. Same as I think Watts Farm could be a pain. I'm more realistic. I'm playing Blickling, and it's set in Norfolk, which is not renowned for our mountains, and it's having a hell of a job to pull up some of the hills in there. Oh, I wish I could speak today. Now the grass ain't ready yet. I need to get that ready and get another cut in, as I say, do some more. Oh, that's the dealership. It's a lot closer than expected, just the other side of the water. Well, we won't actually go back to the yard, we'll go straight across the end here. Yes, I'm enjoying all the maps I'm playing at the moment, which is this, of course, Newbie Farm, Watts Farm. With a new series, it's beginning to take shape. Now, I think we go on this road. I'll bet I'm wrong, but we'll try it, shall we? Too, but you have a bit of a job here. You've got to be careful if you try and cut these trees down. It could end up in the water. I think there must be a better road than this one. Ooh. Almost that worries me like this, but it's not an easy road to drive. I'm waiting for one of these trees to do a Johnny V and jump over at me. Got a feeling I've probably gone the wrong way, but let's carry on and see what we find. Let's have a look with 15. No, we should better swing round 15. Keep 15 on our right hand side. And there it is, that's 15 there. Can we get down from there? Not nicely, but it looks like. No, we can't. It's a dead end. Glad the brakes held then. It's another magical mystery tour with Merman. Merman's magical mystery tour. Let's try round this way and see where we go now. Whoa. Oh, this isn't going to be the right way. It's going to take us even higher up, I think. I said we'd do food tours. Oh, and yes, I was talking about the maps and plan. Blickling, of course. Synophica is still going, but only an occasional series. We can get down here. Don't think we want to go up there. Let's have another look at the map. Actually, looks like we go this way. There should be a track or we tee on to. Well, good, we may not. This has always been the problem with this, that Roy has made some very, very awkward places. It goes another dead end. This is the logging area. I think I just found out why I won't be doing much logging. I'm going to get lost, hopelessly lost up here. My fingers are dancing over the keyboard now. I've got a feeling that the next one is going to be the same. There should be a way up here. Oh, this is the last one to try. It's a horrible day too. It's going to rain soon, and I'm in open cab. Yeah. That taught the devil rain, and it's another dead end. Right. So we missed the right one on. Let's have a look. Allah's at awful conditions here. Foods are quite spectacular. I think it's always easier to put spectacular foods in. And so I hope we're going the right way. And I've got must be map. Oh yeah, we're going back the way we came. Oh, and because the other map I'm still playing is Old Ridge from 15, and I'm going to continue playing that one. Down this way. We should have followed the side of the river a bit more. That's the auto save kicking in, by the way. Don't panic. I panic enough when it stops like that. What's down here? Well, the river should be just below us. We've been this way, and there's only no track. Yeah, I'm just going to get out and put the brake on. No. So I need to turn around. Oh, need to turn around. That's going to be fun. Oh, of course, the other one I'm playing is was a Mountain Farm Homestead Extra Hard Edition, which I am playing as my 12-day challenge map now. Should be a road off to the side, I hope. I wish I'd worn my oil skins. I think we've got ourselves hopelessly lost. No, it's the main road around here anyway. I think we're going back the way we came. Let's try this way. We may do a species in a moment, and let's dive over the edge and see where we end up. We've been 16 minutes at seeing the farm shop. Good job I'm not going to do any logging, because I'll never find a logging place. As you might gather, I never drive these maps beforehand. Let's try this way. No, this way is towards the river. I think we've been this way. We've got tyre tracks. I think we're going back the way we came. Yeah, we are. I recognise this bit. It looks like there should be a track alongside the river. That takes us this way. Now we're going back into here. I am tempted to leap over the edge, but I don't think it's permissible in the 24-day event to commit suicide. So we've got tyre tracks now everywhere, but we're going to get back to the river. Going to go all the way down here, and then the worst comes to worst, we will take a detour. Even worse we're taking now. Well, we're down to ground level, so it certainly looked like there should have been a path there, but there isn't. So it must be. This takes us back to the farm. I think that, or does it? No, this takes us round by 9. Let's try this way. If not, I'll tell you what we'll do. It's not my field, so I'm not going to worry if I run over it. I think we go over the bridge and we'll go that way around. We'll have a look at the port. More interest to me, I have to admit, than trying to find the logging sell point. We've been this way a few times. Definitely going to sell the field up here, field 20. That will go at some point, not just yet, but it will be going. Let's get back to what I'm going to be doing on this series. I will start missing days. You won't get. Some days you will have nothing at all will be videoed, because there'll be all the bees collecting eggs and possibly cleaning the cattle up. What I'm going to do is just video the days that something is happening, and we'll try and take that in more detail. Mainly because I want to catch up to some of the others. I am still in late spring, and most of the others are in autumn and some are in winter. I'm way behind the rest. Sorry about that, just had to have a cough. I'm an ex-smoker, and that's not good. Anybody think about starting smoking, don't. Hasn't done my lungs a lot of favours. What's that down there? Well, pressing the wrong one. Oops. That's the BGA down here. We're not going to actually hit the port. Ah, we are. Is there a road across? Maybe a river crossing. Let's keep going and find out. As you can gather, I'm learning my way around, and I'm going to be showing you. Oh, there's a bridge here. It doesn't show too well on the map, but you might probably get up to the lumber yard up this way. We'll find out once we've done the port. Oh, that's quite. Oh, that hurts. Well, because we've got no mowing to do, because we won't be doing any today. This looks like this looks like the port. I know there is some invisible walls in here, so I'm going to just switch it off and have a walk around, be easier. Pit, general purpose. I think everything goes there. Plenty of barn and shed space there, so I should imagine we could take advantage of that if we needed to. Let's just check what they do in the port. All grinds and what looks like chips again, wood chips again. Plenty of containers. This is one of the walls, you can't go any further. There is a limit how far you can go in these. It's just hope we don't hit anything bad as we walk along the sea wall. Looks quite calm. It looks like a mill pond. Fertilizer. Nicely done now. Crane and the ship in there unloading or loading, don't know which. More storage space up ahead. This was big. This was a wares. I can't quite make it who it is. Don't think it's used now. And hello, TNT are picking up or delivering here, and I think it's another wall just ahead of us. As it rental truck. Right, we found a port. So we'll spend the next 5 minutes. See if we can hit the logging place from this side. Let's have a look. Oh, the mill and the barns up ahead the other side. Then and we'll try again so we can make that. But yeah, this may be a bit longer than I thought this episode, mainly because I got lost. Now, Duck, you can have a good laugh at my map reading abilities. I'm not a YouTuber who spends hours on a map before I decide to use it. I like to find it out at the same time as the rest of us are. Now, hopefully, there's a road or track off this side. Yeah. These little gravel tracks don't show up too well on the maps. That's not a complaint, it's just a fact. I think we need to go up here. Certainly Roy has used the height. Well, yeah, this is the barn. That's where you could sell straw if with seasons you're allowed to sell it, which you're not. And here's, I think this is a mill, and that takes all crops again. I think most of them seem to take all crops. Let's see where this takes us. Oh, it's going to take us completely the wrong way, actually. Look at the map. Oh yeah, that's definitely good by this. He has done a brilliant job of trying to freak you out when you're trying to find anything. Is there any way out up here? No. Now, I still haven't found a way to get around to there. I wonder if you can go around 17. It looks like the road through the 16. Yeah, we need to go around 17 again on the right hand side, which is down below us. Well, we could actually cut across 17. Let's forget about taking the roads. We'll see if there's a way out the other side of it. I'm going back this way because I think it doesn't look like there's a way through by the river, but it looks like it could be up here. You can see the ground response working overtime now. Now, which way would we go here? I haven't a clue. That's 16 to one side of us. The track goes up the side here, and we'll try that. Ah, hold on. Wrong. I think I see it. If we make that, that will be our episode, I think. If we can make the lumberyard. I think next time I'll bring it back will most probably be mowing, tedding and baling episode. Now let's try around here and see where we get to. What? Oh, we got a shed here. Now, go alongside the river. I think we might have it this time. I think it's... Bring up the big map again. Yes, it must be here. He says hopefully. There's an old Chinese proverb. It's better to travel hopefully than to arrive, and I think that's my theme for this one. I hope I end up there. Ah, it might be. There's a no climbs up, and it can be very few places this could take us. Very few. Whoa, there's me crash. Yeah, duck, you can have that one. Ah, the train track. The lumberyard. At last. Let's hop out and have a look. I spent all this time getting here. Oh, look at this. It's actually one of those ones you can do this with. And there he goes, huh? Right, I think we will take a picture of the lumberyard, as it took us 32 minutes to find. Which must be some kind of record. Dude. I'll just take that road the other way, see where that takes us. See if we went up ahead of it here somewhere. I bet this is the road I was trying to find to get into it from the other way. Then again, because it may not be. Remember that if I want the lumberyard, the easiest way is to head for the port. Any port in a storm, so to speak. Can't be here. This is the edge of the map, but it looks like. Excuse me. Come on, back 12 and 13. I will need a way across those. You know, so if someone just keeps driving, you think they know where they're going. Oh, they're an imbecile. Let you be the judge of which I am. But I think you're right. It's the second. Right, we're driving up there. I'm going to do my wind down. Thank you very much for watching. If you like what you saw, please consider leaving a like. If you're not subscribed and wish to see more of me getting lost, feel free to subscribe. It's easy for you to say. Hello, I think we're coming back to the farm. Well, the farm's just over these hills here, and there's a way through to it. Yeah. Alright, any questions, queries, comments? And that includes you, Duck. You can comment if you wish. Feel free to do so. And where does that take us? think it's taking us higher and higher. I don't think this is the right way. But we'll find out. Feel free to comment. I read everyone, and I cry over the bad comments. Gets very cheerful with the good ones. Ooh. Oh, this is one of those roads again. It's a typical logging road. Whoa. Is there a way through here? Or is this another one of those logging little stands? No one of those little stands. I read everyone, I try and comment on everyone, and there's my second crash. But you don't have to count, duck, I'm done it for you. There's no way through here. No. Well, was I an attempt to find my way back? I'm going to say cheerio for now. Cheerio.